you've been waiting for someone to tell you if you should do it or not, just do it. I know you want to, it's in you. You've been looking at pictures on Pinterest, on Instagram. You've been trying to picture yourself with a shortcut. And you just need someone to tell you, F it. Do it. I'ma be that girl. Hey y'all, it's nymcfly and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about all things Big Chop. If you are new here, welcome, and know that I recently cut my hair off. I cut it all off, and if you've been following me for a while, you know this. It's only been about 8 months. I did it in February for the first time, and then I did like super big chop where I went very, very low in the end of June, because I did it right, marked the half of the year. I did it right at June, cut it all the way low. On my Instagram, I am constantly getting DMs and comments and just so many people who are just so intrigued or have questions, or girls who just want to know what should they do with their hair and how should they hydrate it, how should they moisturize it, just so many questions. So I just wanted to come on here and answer you guys, because I don't think you guys realize how much, like, you're really not the only one who asks a question or who's feeling the same way. Like, for each question I get, there's probably 5 to 10 more in my DMs with that same exact question. So I just wanted to come here and kind of give you guys my personality and my warmth and my love to kind of answer all these questions. So let's just jump right into this thing. Alright, so before we can talk about you, let's talk about me, because I know you guys have questions before we can start digging into y'all, okay? So my hair, I already told you guys I cut it initially for the first time in February. I've been growing it out for 7 years. I did 6 of those 7 years completely natural, no heat, no color, all protective styling, and literally just learned to work with my fro. I knew I always wanted to cut my hair at some point. I don't know, I just had this idea of like a distinct age I was gonna cut my hair. So I'm constantly getting DMs that are like, hey, I want to cut my hair, but I want it to look just like yours. Or I like watching your videos, but I want to know your hair type so I can kind of compare it to mine. And this question is always so hard for me to answer, and I don't really like answering this question via DM, because I don't want you guys to take my hair type as like bond, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like hair type is something that doesn't really matter when it comes to products, because my curl type or like hair type is technically like a 3B or 3C, but the way my strands are, I would use products that are more related to the 4C family, like the thickest, kinkiest curls. That's the kind of products I prefer to use on my hair, because my hair is dense. I have low porosity, coarse strands of hair. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. It's basically just like, I have a loose curl type, but my actual hair strands are coarse. So yeah, a loose curl, but I have coarse strands. So my products are going to be denser than with someone who has loose curls and thinner hair, or less dense hair, you know? So now I'm kind of just gonna go through, hopefully this part of the video isn't too choppy, but I just want to go through and answer questions kind of one by one and just give it to you straight up. So let's do this. I don't want this to be an extremely long video, but I do want you guys to be able to sit here and enjoy your time with me. So let's do this thing. Okay, so the first question I have is, do I regret cutting my hair? No, I don't regret cutting. No, I do not regret cutting my hair. I love cutting my hair. Of course, I mean, I'm on Instagram literally complaining about something that's going wrong with my short hair almost every day. But I do not regret it, and I think it was the perfect decision for the perfect time in my life. Okay, and then I got why I did it. The why I did it, I feel like goes right into what I said in the beginning. I always just had a feeling, like I always knew at some point I wanted to cut my hair and grow it extremely, like I know I want really long hair, and I knew I wanted to cut my hair completely short at one point. And the time for me to cut my hair just happened to come faster. And I mean, you have your whole life to grow your hair. You don't really need it right now. You have your whole life. Come on now. You have your whole life. And that same question was, do I regret it and should I do it? So to the woman who asked me this question, yes, you should do it. As many people ask me, should I do it? I'm gonna go into depth in like at the end of this video, but do it. Just 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 do it. Anyway, just do it. Like Nikki. Favorite deep conditioner right now? In high school, when I took cosmetology, we only had cholesterol conditioner in our school, and I love the way cholesterol conditioner is on my hair. So the other day when I was at the beauty supply, I tried it and I fell back in love with it. So right now it's cholesterol, hair mayonnaise, and then the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil deep conditioner. I also have a video where I talk about my favorite short hair stylers, and I include 3 conditioners, 3 stylers, and 3 gels. I'll link it above. Tips on growing thick, healthy, natural hair. Girl. This whole channel is about me trying to grow my thick, healthy, natural hair. This is my first time cutting my hair, so I'm learning with you guys. So sometimes some of the questions you guys ask is like, I don't have a point blank period answer for you, like this is what's gonna help you do it. All I can show you guys is just what I'm doing on the day-to-day basis, and that's really what I'm trying to get accomplished here on my YouTube channel. I want you guys to be able to have a source to anything you need to know about me and my hair, or my whatever you need to know or need a push or want to see what's going on in my world to kind of relate to it. I want to have that content here for you guys. So when it comes to growing healthy natural hair, I am still trying. I'm learning my natural hair. I guess my advice would be take your time, be patient, and learn about your hair. It's probably the best advice I can give for wanting to grow natural, healthy, thick hair. And I know that sucks. You guys want me to be like, well, I mixed goat oil with my tea tree oil and it makes my hair grow 2 inches overnight, girlfriend. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes time, and I'm literally right now with my hair growth, I'm not doing anything in particular. I don't have a hair routine. I'm not deep conditioning twice a week. I'm not on a strict schedule with my short hair. With my short hair, I wanted freedom, and that's really what I got for a long point until we got to this point right now where I have to do my hair every day, because ain't nobody tell me that it was gonna be like that. Ain't nobody tell me it was gonna be like that. So yeah, just know that there's pros and cons with long hair and short hair. But your hair is fresh now, so you have a fresh start to newly learn your hair without any damage or past traumas to your hair that it's gonna affect its progress. So cheers to a fresh start. Tips for popping curls. I'm going to link the video of my 3 favorite stylers, 3 favorite gels, and 3 conditioners, because those are the 9 products I'm using right now to kind of keep my curls popping. This is a finger coils, but most of the time you guys see my hair is just my natural hair texture. So unless your hair is similar to mine in curl pattern and texture, I don't feel like there's a way for you to get hair that looks exactly like mine. But you can definitely accomplish healthy hair of your own that is beautiful. So my tip for popping curls is to check out my wash and go videos and check out my favorite styler videos, because these are just the stylers that work for me and make my curls pop where I'm not like doing anything crazy. Tips for dry hair. So for dry hair, I experienced this because my hair has low porosity, so once it dries out and I haven't given it water or done anything to steam it or anything like that, it's just dry, and no matter how much water I spray on it with a water bottle, it takes a lot for it to really soak in and to get past that cuticle layer. So for me, my advice to you would be deep condition your hair and do it with hot. If you have low porosity like me, do it with hot air. Like I like to put on my deep conditioners and then put on my little what is it called? My little blow dryer cap, because it opens up my pores, softens my hair so much, and really prepares it to be popping the next day and take in all the stylers and the gels I put on. So yeah, I think that is my best advice. Where do I get my nose rings and my head wraps? Whew, this nose ring question, I get it every single day. I get my nose ring from Etsy. All I do is go on there and search nose rings. If you like gold, you can type in gold nose rings. If you like silver, type in silver nose rings. And it's so many. Like, there's a plethora of amazing nose rings online, and I have no doubt that you guys can use your resourcefulness and find a banging one for your face. And the head wraps, I get them from Goodwill. And every time I went, they just had a really good color. Like, I got the grape, I got that tan, and I got a brown. But I'm sure you could find them at places like Ross or Marshall. Just know I'm getting more questions, but I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my experience, and I don't know, maybe it's what you guys need to hear. So let's just do that right now. So when it comes to my big chop, it was exactly what I needed at that time in my life, and I don't regret it at all. Absolutely not. Exactly what I needed. Like, I can't. If you haven't seen my big chop video, you have to watch my big chop video so you can kind of understand and really feel how I felt when I was cutting my hair, so you guys can really understand. It'll be linked here, of course, and down below. But cutting my hair for me at the time, and still now, it was a sense of freedom. So I get a lot of questions about how I built my confidence once I cut my hair. And that wasn't on my mind when I cut my hair. Like, when I cut my hair, I was trying to run away from that. Like, I was sick of trying to build my confidence and think I'm beautiful. Like, I was done with all of that. So when you guys like, how did you feel beautiful once you cut my hair? Yes, I felt amazing. I felt free. I felt like there was one less thing I had to worry about. Whew, stepping outside, feeling the shower on my head, like getting in the shower after a long day and just sticking your head under there and knowing that when you get out, you don't have to waste a whole nother hour and a half, 2 hours doing it or styling it. Oh my gosh, the feeling of the sun during the summer on my head. I swam in the ocean. I've been on vacation. I've traveled the United States, and I've literally traveled the United States with my friend Angie, and she's Filipino and white, and she always swims in the ocean. She swims in the pool when we go to, like, anything we go to, she's all in, and she's always like, hop in, hop in, hop in. And I'm like, girl, I can put my body in this pool, but know that when we get out of here, I'm gonna need a whole 2 hours when we get back to the hotel to wash and condition. Then I'm gonna have to braid my hair up so we can go to dinner tonight. Like, I'm gonna be doing my hair for the rest of the night. So if I'm out or doing something or know I got plans for the day, no, we're not wetting my hair. That's not what I'm doing. So, like, to go to the beach and get in the ocean and swim and put my head under the water and go to the pool the next day and not think like, oh snap, when I get back in the house, okay, I gotta think about, all right, I can put deep conditioner in my hair and then we can go out, and then when I get back I can style my hair tomorrow and it can be dry before. No, I don't have to do any of that. It's just like, it's literally one less. There's so many other things to stress about in a day that not having hair to stress about really makes me happy. Cutting my hair also was a growing experience. I guess it kind of ties back into the whole confidence question. You're really relearning yourself, because you're stripping yourself of the one thing that's kind of like decoration. You know, if you're not feeling cute that day, oh, you could style your hair up, you could do your baby hairs, you could do this. If something's off that day, you can style your hair to kind of hide it or do so many different things. I kind of learned how much of a shield my hair was for me, even like going out and feeling like I could hide behind it sometimes. And cutting it off just really stripped me raw, and it's just like, this is you, so what are you about? What do you like? When you're not talking about your hair, what do you like to eat? What do you like to do? What's your personality like? You know? Now that you have 3 more available hours in the day because you're not doing your hair every night, what are you going to do with those 3 hours? What other things do you take care of? Man, I love it. I just feel like it's been such a learning curve, and I want to cut my hair again. I felt like when I cut my hair, I was like releasing all these ties and all this energy and just so much stuff that I had on my head at the time, and I just needed a clean break, and it just felt so perfect. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started cutting my hair, whenever it grew back, I loved getting a cut, and not a shape up, but getting my hair cut weekly, because it was constantly like this feeling of refreshness, like it was a refreshing feeling, because it's like a fresh start. It's like getting a blank sheet of paper every single time to start fresh, and I love that, having that variable in my life, I guess. So I will say I'm getting a lot of questions about what products do I use on my hair. Throughout this whole video, I've been talking about the my favorite TWA stylers video. I'm gonna have that linked below, as well as this makeup look. I do the same makeup look every day, and I will link my main video of that down below as well. When I cut my hair, I don't know if it's growing back fuller, because my hair was already extremely thick, a lot of strands per square inch, so it feels just as thick as it was before. So did cutting my hair make me a better person, or how did cutting my hair make me a better person? Cutting my hair made me realize that I'm way more than everything that is on the outside. I was really worried when I first cut my hair, because I've always been known for my hair. Even in high school, I had an afro. Like, out of school, I've had a fro. I did YouTube. I was on Instagram. You know, like, my hair, my afro, my hair used to be all these different colors when I was in school. Like, it was my thing. So I felt like cutting my hair would kind of be like cutting off myself, because, like, I wouldn't be interesting without it, you know? And that was just so untrue. Like, I've started finding, first off, you got time to do other stuff at night. So I found more time to paint or read or, you know, connect with my friends. But, like, I found different interests because I wasn't always stuck doing my hair. And it really made me look deeper into myself and who I wanted to be and what I wanted to do and what I stand for and who would I be without looks and hair and all these outer decorations that people see and kind of, you know, have these pictures and these forms of you. If you always wear a hat, people kind of know you for that hat. Once you stop wearing that hat, people are like, what happened to you? What made you take that hat off today? Are you good? Like, you know, it's one of those things. And I feel like when I cut my hair, it made me realize, like, you're the same person, you have the same heart, and that whole kind of thing. I don't feel like I lost anything by cutting my hair. If anything, I feel like I gained more knowledge. And now I have a whole nother journey to go on. So I'm just really excited, man. I don't regret cutting my hair at all. I definitely want my hair to grow, but I'm also teetering on the line of cutting it one more time for the new year. If you were still on the line of wanting to cut your hair or not, I say do it. Like, what's stopping you? Are you worried about if your hair is gonna grow back thicker? Your hair is gonna grow back healthier for sure. Are you worried about products and knowing what to put on your hair? It's nothing but trial and error, and you probably already have a closet full of stuff you can start with. Are you worried about what people might think or what you would think? Fuck what the people think, and you look beautiful regardless. You have personality, you have style, and there's more things about you than just your hair. Cutting your hair off just forces people to look more into you. Don't stress yourself over it. It's just hair, people. It's getting a little late, a little darker, so dealing with lighting issues right now. So really quick, I kind of just want to finish up this video as the sun is kind of setting on my face right now. Kind of looking good, so you know what I'm saying. But I just wanted to let you guys know, just do it. If you're looking or wanted someone to tell you to do it, or whether or not you should cut your hair, or if they love it, listen, I love my hair. I love it long, I love it short, I love it in between. I like learning about my hair. I like the different phases. A lot of us start our hair journey before we can actually remember, or, you know, it's like from a child. So it's kind of cool and exciting that I'm starting fresh, and all the hair that's going to be on my head is going to be hair that I was consciously growing. And I don't know, I'm happy. Like, I'm going to remember the starting point of the growth of my hair. So in a few years, when it's as long as it was before, I'll always remember where I started. I don't know what else like I could do besides let you guys know it's okay. It's safe on the other side. It feels good over here. The grass isn't greener. It's just as green as it is on your side. Stick with me, man. This is a journey and I really enjoy having you guys here for it. I feel like you guys keep me motivated and just remind me that things can be simple and I don't have to always complicate them, and cutting my hair was a simple idea that I had and I made it happen. So I don't know, take it easy on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Know that it's hair. So whether you cut your hair or wear it long, put it in braids or put it in a weave, you're beautiful, and no matter what you do to your exterior, who you truly are remains the same. So I love you guys and I hope to see you guys back here in my next video. See you on Sunday.